Team Manager is useful for not only keeping track of your swimmers from swim to swim, but from season to season, but also as a great historical tool so that coaches can see their swimmers' performance over time. You can also use this, or it is also a requirement to use this for meets to allow a home or visiting team to go ahead and import their entries from Team Manager into Meet Manager without having to create individual athletes. This also allows them to be linked because any entry that is done in Meet Manager that does not have the proper identifying information may not properly link back to Team Manager. In this particular instance, if you are starting with a completely blank Team Manager with no entries, you want to start with a blank file, generally with the name of the season that you're using. You can go ahead and actually copy this database out from year to year to provide archival as well as fail-safe for if there's an issue with a file, you're not losing all of your records, just anything that hasn't been imported lately. Team Manager works in a smaller bucket into a bigger bucket type mentality. In this particular instance, we'll start with the largest bucket, which is team. So in this instance, we've already got some teams already created, but if you do not have any created, you would start with add. You would go ahead and start with your abbreviation, your name, all of your underlined information that you would normally put in, and this is the outmost container that would contain your swimmers. The next page would be athletes. Once again, if you're starting from ground up or if you're adding additional swimmers, this is the area that you would go to add those swimmers. You would click under add, and then you would simply add a first name and last name. If you know their birth date, you should actually put it here. This allows the program to automatically update swimmers as their birth dates or as they have additional birth dates. This also allows what the age up a date that you put in your meet files will reference when either updating them or aging them up to the next swim bracket. In this instance, it already knew that they were 10, but if you didn't know and you just wanted to simply get the swimmer entered at the very beginning just to get things moving, you can always put in here their age. You would click the team that you want to put them on. You don't have to fill in the joined information, and if this is a dual season swimmer, you can put other seasons here. Put in the gender, and then you'll click Build ID. This should look like it does reference the name and will have some to do with the actual swimmer. These initial numbers will be randomly generated. You'll click OK. You'll see that this user has been entered, and there won't be any additional confirmation that this has been done. This is a live database, so anything that's done during this particular part will carry forward to everything else. When you're done entering swimmers, you'll go ahead and close down this dialog, and the swimmer that you created should be here with all of the other swimmers that you created. It does take a lot of effort to put this in at first, but once you've got this information in, then this information is saved for the life of the file. If you do put additional swimmers in with additional names, it does have the ability to grab some of that information and pull it forward, but from a swimming entry standpoint, this is the only information that is needed to successfully create a Team Manager file to then have it be imported into Meet Manager.